West, a border battle that brings together two schools fighting for a bronze boot. A tribute to a former ROTC instructor, the bronze boot. The Cowboys will kick it away to start us off. On the run from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. The Rams offense will get the first possession of the game. In the last meeting, the Rams trampled the Cowboys, making brown mustard out of them in a game that never felt competitive.
I think everybody went into that one thinking it was going to be close. Colorado State obviously had some other ideas, David. Their intensity was simply unmatched in that game. That's where Wyoming's got to be better this time.
Got to be much better because they took that bronze boot in a bad spot last year. It was not competitive, not at all. They had to have been embarrassed. They had to have been thinking about this for a year, and they want to come out and put a better display on.
The elevation isn't the only thing to worry about up here in this crowd, making its presence felt on third down. Chain gang on the move. It'll be a first down at the 29. From the gun, he leads it with the back. Couldn't find a lane, a pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple, it's 2nd and 8. They'll try the run. There he goes. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. And the Rams are moving quickly down the field. Off the play fake on first down, the throw. Fires to the wideout. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Back to pass on 2nd down. Quickly to the tight end. They make the stop. Not a whole lot of ground picked up there, and they'll have work to do to get the first down. On 3rd down, he drops to throw. Gets it out fast. Doesn't quite make it to the first down marker. He's a yard short.
One of the things I love about this defense is they just have such great awareness, and they're always communicating. They understood the down and distance. They knew exactly what they needed to do to make the tackle to force the punt. That is so well done.
They booted away. And that is textbook instructional video. Out of bounds right around the goal line. The Cowboys offense will go to work for the first time today. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this quarterback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse. It's going to be between those two. You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David. It's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed. He's got game-breaking ability. Catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this. Yeah. He's got it down the right side. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating the explosive play.
That last chunk play is one that'll really put a drive on the move. It's 1st and 10 from the 43. The give on the inside. He makes the stop at the 43-yard line. It's a pickup of 15, and they've got it in plus territory. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys have it with a 1st and 10. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. Finds a crease at the 20. They get him on the ground, but not before he rumbles all the way to the 5. And already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success they have, it's going to open up the play-action game. After coming up with back-to-back explosive plays, here they are, 1st and goal. Looking to throw. Quick completion on the out route. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Offense trying to pay it off on 2nd and goal. Now on the option. The pitch. This time he doesn't get loose, and finally the defense gets him bottled up behind the line. And now after getting knocked back, they'll try it again, this time from the 5 on 3rd and goal. Wide out trying to get it in. And they will score. Touchdown, Mustard and Brown. If you're able to move the ball in a drive like that, the most overrated stat in football would be field position.
Agreed, and I think confidence is big right now after that last drive. To be able to flip the field like that, not just do it, but go down and score a touchdown. Running and throwing. For this offense now moving forward in this game, that last drive is going to pay big dividends.
And the extra point is good, and it's 7-0. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. And this one will be stopped for no gain. Didn't get much on 1st down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking to fire. Hauls it in. He's really close to that 1st down marker, but they stop him just a bit short. It's not the elevation giving you shortness of breath. This crowd alive. Oh, he's got some space. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a 1st down. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their 1st of the half. Here they come, 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Grab behind the line. It's Cantrell. And they pick up just a few on that completion. After that last completion, it's 2nd down. They'll go to the ground. Just what they were looking for, and he's got him set up in business at the 35 with a 1st down. The Rams are rolling down the field. Wants to throw on 1st down. Blasted as he lets it go. Tackle is made, but how about the toughness with this junior just standing in the fire and delivering the ball? The play action fake. Quick completion on the out. That one takes it down to the 13-yard line. And the Rams, once backed up in the shadow of their own goalpost, have put quite a drive together. Power football with the run. He's dragged down at the 12 as they try to cash in on this red zone opportunity. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a 1st without scoring. Under fire. He caught it, and he will score. Touchdown, Colorado State.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous after the catch. And if this quarterback gets through his progression, David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
The extra point here would tie the game. And he knocked that one right down the middle. And for a quick update, let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Fellas, we don't get a ton of top 5 matchups, so let's check out how today's Rumble played out. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage maize and blue football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W. Always interesting to see top 5 teams collide, and today was no different. The agony and ecstasy of college football.
And Kevin Connors keeping an eye on everything all over the country. Sounds like they had a good one there. Going to swing it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Makes the stop at the 32, but he picks up 10 on that play. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. almost had the completion, just missed it. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll throw again after the incompletion. Makes the grab on the left. Found a little bit of room to operate, but he'll be stopped just short of the first down. The Cowboys come to the line on 3rd down, trying to keep this drive alive. He did not make it a stone wall on 3rd down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll take it on the return. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds. First play of the drive comes from the 22. On target.
Well, the defense playing zone coverage there. They're taking away all of the QB's primary options down the field, so he has to check it down to the drag running underneath.
From the gun, running back on the move. He makes the tackle at the 33 after a pickup of 5. They've got a first down here to open the period. While we're only through 1, these quarterbacks have been lighting up their stat line. They fought to a standstill in the first. Let's see who gets the edge early in the second. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Pulls and throws off the RPO. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Gets it out quickly. At midfield, he's got room. They finally get him on the ground, and this junior turning in a big play after the catch. That big pickup on what they call the drag route, but if you hit it on time, you can hit the turbo boosters.
And you've got to be accurate on the throw, too, Reese. Nice job by the QB there, putting it out in front of his receiver to make an easy catch and then advance it.
Off the play fake on 1st down. Fires to the big fella. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Motion from the wide receiver. They'll run play action. Floating away. He'll pull it down. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Dropped it. That deep ball was right on the money. You just have to make that catch. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. So they're going to send out the field goal unit to try a long one. He says he's got a big leg. He's going to have to show it from 56 yards out. From 56 yards out, what a power leg. Never a doubt about that one.
Well, that kid just showed off his hammer for a leg, 50-plus, and he did it with ease.
So the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away after putting up a field goal. Let's see what the defense can do. He'll start the return inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Going right to work up top. They're still looking for a little more productivity as they trail 10-7. And he gets it just beyond the line of scrimmage before he gets down. To the air on 2nd down. Takes a hit as he fires. And those two couldn't make the connection. It's an incomplete pass. They couldn't make the connection on 2nd down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. Oh, he's got a chance. Absolutely nowhere to go as his defense makes a 3rd down stop. And the Cowboys will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. Hauls it in and looking upfield. They'll put a stop to that return as he up to the 41-yard line. Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. Man, how comforting is it to know that even if your offense stalls out a little, Jesse, that field goal kicker can knock it in from a long way out.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, Reese, no doubt. But this offense would like him and prefer for him to kick an extra point on this drive. And to do that, David, they've got to have more rhythm on offense.
Yeah, create some more rhythm, create some more explosive plays, and maybe some more balance. And listen, it's nice to have that weapon and kick long field goals. If you kick too many field goals, you don't get very many W's.
Nice completion here to this wide receiver, and you're going to see this receiver line up in different spots all over the field all game long. Defense has got to keep their eye on where this guy is because they know he's a big part of this offense's success.
Just a short pass to the tight end. And an absolutely fearless tackle, giving up size, still got him on the turn. Let's see what they've got on second down. One back in the backfield, he gets to carry. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. The elevation isn't the only thing to worry about up here. This crowd making its presence felt on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Can't make the connection on third down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's fourth down. This offense gets into plus territory. They're going to go for it regardless of their field goal kicker's range. On fourth down, they'll try to throw it. Couldn't find his man, and they'll give up. Downs. From the gun, running back gets to give. What a nice job by the defense to string it out, not give him any kind of alley, and knock him down for a loss. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to pass. Here's the pressure. Snagged out of the air. And he was able to run through one tackle, but still only a modest gain. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Pocket breaking down. And he just throws it away. That is not what you're looking for on third down. Fourth down coming up. The Cowboys will line up to punt it away. Let's see if he can help the coverage team out with this one. He'll field the punt and look for room. And the returner goes down. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. They've got it back after that last drive stalled out, and they were stopped on fourth down, David.
Yeah, and they put a little bit of a drive together, but, Jesse, they stalled on the other side of the field, and they got to find a way to keep that momentum going as they get closer to the end zone.
I agree. I do like their mindset, though, and I think they need to continue being aggressive moving forward in this game.
They drag him down, but not before. Move the chains, and the screen pass is effective. They'll snap it from the 36. They've got a first down. To the air on first down. Under fire. And he left that one short. Tried to baby it in there. He's got to turn it loose.
And there's an example of what happens when the quarterback doesn't have a chance to set his feet. The pressure just forced him to have to work off schedule a little bit. And I think because of that, wasn't able to be as accurate as he wanted to be.
Quick strike complete. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first. On third and short, trying to impose their will and move the chains. He's got first down yardage across the 50. They'll mark it at the 49. The Rams are moving quickly down the field. Looking to throw on first down. The quick out. And they bring him down quickly, but a good gain there.
And these quarterbacks have to really trust their wide receivers that they're going to be disciplined and run to the right route when they're throwing that ball to the outside like that, because those corners are sitting there on the inside, and the worst thing that could happen is to miss inside and that cornerback D go in the other direction.
Wide open downfield. Big gain on that one as he steps out of bounds with a first down.
Well, this offense has come out slinging the pill. They are throwing it. They are trying to be aggressive. We're only in the second quarter, guys. Already, this guy has over 200 yards passing.
And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Can the defense stop them again on 2nd and goal? Wants to go up top. Trying to barrel in. And he's on his way. He'll go all the way. Touchdown, Colorado State. Well, they started with horrible field position, and it looks as if they've buzzed down. Replay wants to have another peek at that last play. And you know the standard is indisputable video evidence, and the officials will change the call. And after getting it right on the edge, they'll try to punch it in on 3rd down. Got his man quickly. And the defense knocks him down immediately behind the line.
Man, this defense just has so much speed. You saw it on that 3rd down play. The offense is trying to get a quick one, see if they can get a block and maybe spring a guy free. But the pursuit, wow, that was so good defensively.
From the gun. Here comes the heat. Fires into the end zone. Touchdown, Rams. The offense cashing it in on that drive. And these guys just score from anywhere out there? After that drive, it sure looks that way.
And that's what separates really good offenses from great offenses. When you're backed up in a bad position and you can still fight your way out and go get you a touchdown. Drive by the offense.
Lining up to add another. The kick is up and good and put one more on the lead. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
ACC action, fellas, and all week there's been intrigue about this one. Wake Forest is dominating this one thanks to an offense that's done whatever it's wanted since the opening kickoff. They're up 14 over Georgia Tech.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Intercepted, and the defense has set him up. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover.
And he can fill up the hand now with that pick, man. That's number 5 on the season, consistently making plays for his defense. Always a guy where we're going to be calling his name over and over again.
Let's see if they can get something going here late in the half. Looking to throw on 1st down. Got rid of it in a hurry, but he couldn't find his man. It's incomplete. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's complete to the left. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab. It's not the elevation giving you shortness of breath. This crowd alive to try to help the Cowboys. We got a timeout here late in the 1st half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. And the Rams have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Using the quick game. That completion takes them down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. Wants to fire on 2nd down. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. Boy, they'd love to pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. Unleashes to the end zone. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be 4th down. They'll play it safe and try for 3. And it's no good. He missed it. Guys, a double-digit lead is good, but more would have been better.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. Wants to throw on 1st down. And wings it incomplete. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, backed up inside their 20. Bring in the heat. And the heat gets there. And they get him down at the 14-yard line. The defense going to stop the clock with a timeout. They want to make sure they have everybody on the same page. Punt is in the air. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. To the air on 1st down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. This one's complete.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
Makes the grab. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half. Now on 1st down from the 43-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. Working the middle. Inside the 20, stopped at the 19 as they try to get a score on the board before the half. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Looking downfield on 1st down. Turning it on. Got enough space. Touchdown, Colorado State. And they take it in for 6 more points. They've got the lead and trying to put this one in a hammerlock here in Week 10. Well, that didn't necessarily go as planned, but it was most effective in the end.
I love it, Reese. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody open. Didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my wheels and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
Wyoming, 7.
The returner's going to try to see what he can get. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Waning seconds of the first half, let's see just how aggressive they'll be. Shut down in the backfield again, and that might do it here in the half. And what a way for this defense to wind up the quarter. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Fellas, in a rivalry filled with magical moments, even more here today between the Cowboys and Rams. And how do we possibly begin without singing the praises of this receiver? His ability to find gaps, run textbook routes, and then show that breakaway speed. He simply is the total package. How this secondary responds, whether they try to double team him or get aggressive at the line, that'll be the story of this second half. A lot of football still to be played as these two scratch and claw for the right to claim that old bronze boot.
Kicker has everything lined up and about set to get this one underway. Here he comes with the return. And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. After giving up that score, now it's incumbent on this offense to kind of get a back and forth going, Jesse, in this game.
They got to put some points on the board here. There's obviously a lot of football to go, so it's not necessarily panic time just yet, but I'm getting the ball into the hands of my best playmakers on this drive.
I hear you, Jesse, but not panic time. Have you seen my defense? I mean, I'm not trusting them to get a lot of stops, so it puts a lot of pressure on this offense.
They'll send the tight end in motion. Leaves it with the running back. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. And the Cowboys will punt it away on 4th down. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Yet another punt on the way. Got to make sure that hamstring stays loose. He's been busy. Coverage team able to put a stop to that return at the 42-yard line. That one off. It'll be a delay of game. He wastes no time and comes out throwing. Got a man. He makes the stop at the 48. That'll be enough for a 1st down and a pickup of 10.
Delay of game. Offense.
That is a completely avoidable penalty. The quarterback just went into brain lock and lost track of the play clock.
Ready. Here we go.
The RPO, it's complete. How about this sophomore stopping him short of the 1st down line? Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long.
29 Philly.
Looking to fire. They're setting up the screen. Good pick up there as he gets the 1st down, and they'll mark him at the 48. New set of downs after the completion.
For the offense.
42 Spider.
From the shotgun, the handoff to the back. Picks up the 1st down. Good execution. They move the sticks, and they've got it at the 33. The Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. They'll give it to him again. Big pickup on the ground here to keep this drive moving and give them a 1st down. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check. Headed to the end zone. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the stomping has commenced. Now, breathing room, they are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Wyoming takes over the football, and the Cowboy offense on its way out. Snap it to the back. They've got a long road ahead of them if they want to get back into this game, but they have to get to work on this drive. Halfway there on 1st down, it's 2nd and 5. From the gun, the running back has it. Got enough for the 1st, and he's still going. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Wants to throw on 1st down off the play fake. Gets open down the middle. He snagged him, but he'll be stopped short of the 1st down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The give out of the gun. And the defense stops him just short of the 1st down. Maybe needed a few more chain links to move the sticks. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. The Cowboys lining up, just needing a few tough inches on 3rd down. Tries to surge ahead on the sneak. Sometimes you might be tempted to get a little tricky there. Got a quarterback, he can fall forward, he can move the chains. Just do that.
Reese, I agree, because if I can't get short...
Running wide open down the gut of the field. Touchdown, Wyoming. And once he found open space, the band might as well start playing.
It's so nice to have these big playmaking tight ends that are basically oversized receivers. Make a play down the field to him, huge catch radius, makes the play, and then I love the run after the catch. These guys can do this nowadays. He does the rest of the work and gets into the end zone.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to. They'll try to pass their way in. And he delivers the angry stiff arm, but is greeted by an angrier defense. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. They're set to kick it off, and this crowd now ready to get behind them. He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Colorado State takes over the Ram. Offense returns to the field. This has been exactly the way you draw things up, David. The offense has really been moving the football.
And it's been great execution. They've done exactly what they've wanted to do. Build the lead. Now Palmer's a different animal. Now you got to protect it.
You can tell they were paying attention in practice.
He'll loft one deep down the left side. Catch and stride inside the 15. Touchdown, Colorado State. And the pummeling has started.
And the defense has got to be able to do a better job in their pass rush, guys. Quarterback had way too much time to survey the defense. And that receiver who lined up all the way on the right side, he was able to get way downfield and catch it all the way on the left side. And it's just too hard to cover a guy for that length of time. The pass rush has got to get better in this game.
Ready to try the point after. And the extra point will tack another one onto this lead. And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
Fellas, take a peek at what's happening in this interesting battle in the MAC. Ohio is currently trailing in this one, but it feels like the tide may be turning. These Bobcats have picked themselves up before, and they're capable of it again today. It's just a field goal game. They're trailing by 3 to Buffalo.
It's on target and complete.
The Maction never sleeps, and we'll circle back if anything big happens you should know about.
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. Right on the money. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. And the Cowboys are at the line trying to move the sticks on 3rd and short. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. And he converts on 3rd down as he gets it out to the 26. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Completes it in the middle. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Cowboys are on the move. Looking to throw on 1st down. Took a shot as he threw. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to fight another play. Well, will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Out of the gun, the running back has it.
That's another example of just really good football. This is why they've built the lead here in the 2nd half. Nice job pressuring the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, coming into somebody else's building and keeping it really, really quiet.
And the defense at this point understands that the offense is going to have to try to throw the football, all right? They already got a lead, so they're now pinning their ears back and getting after this guy, trying to get him to the ground.
And the Cowboys will send out the punt unit. They're up to a half-dozen kicks today. And the punt will hit at the 7, and they can't corral it. It goes into the end zone. It'll come out to the 20. Give to the running back. Breaks into the open. That one could really put this drive into high gear as they have a 1st down at the 37.
And that's a 1st down for the offense.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. Fires to the middle. Got him downfield. Lots of running room. And he'll haul it in and take it to the end zone. Touchdown, Rams.
Man, tight ends do so much for your offense. They block like crazy. You pull them, you use them all over the place. And when you got a guy that can do this, it's just the cherry on top of the sundae, making big plays, going half the field plus to get the big touchdown.
Lining up for the PAT.
Is on for the extra point.
And with that extra point, the lead remains in the gargantuan category. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead.
45, Wyoming, 13.
Let's see what he can do with the return. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. Wyoming has the football back, and here comes the offense. That last drive won't go on the highlight reel after ending in a punt. They'd like to be more productive this time, David.
And I think this offense has to be a little bit more balanced. Find a little balance between the run, Jesse, and working in that pass.
And I think, too, David, it's just going to take a spark. It just takes one play to get this thing.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15.
This defense, they are tenacious, and they've got guys up front that are athletic and that are so strong and then can collapse the pocket. You saw it right there in that play action attempt.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Lofts one deep down the right side. Incomplete, and he threw that one up for grabs and into traffic. Fortunate to get it back. Punt is in the air on 4th down. No fair catches here, looking for room. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. Good field position to start this drive at their own 47. Motion from the back. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Looking left. Got the tight end outside. Turning on the Jets. And he eluded the defense, and he'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Colorado State.
Each and every week, I think this coaching staff does such a good job of scheming ways to get this guy the football in the passing game, and defenses can't cover him. With that last catch, this is now his 10th receiving touchdown on the season.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. The kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. OC quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone.
13.
On the move from inside his 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. They'll get this drive going from the 17. Rides to back and leaves it. That keeps the running game churning. Pickup of 5 to the 23. The Cowboys can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Oh, they're after him. Quickly complete. Didn't pick up a lot there. Moved it forward just a few. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. They'll try to get it through the air. And the pass rush is effective, and they tackle him at the 19.
And it's been a long day. I mean, there's not much to point out that this offense has done well. They're behind huge, and they got no shot if they can't somehow find a way to protect their quarterback.
And the Cowboys line up to punt it away. They'll look to pin him deep. Fields the punt. Wants to make a play. He'll get it up to about the 44-yard line before they slam the brakes on it. First snap of this drive comes from their own 44. Leaves it with the back. And he'll find enough running room to get it just short of midfield at the 49. Talk about about spreading the ball around, everyone getting a chance to show off the hands based on the number of targets we've seen. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. It'll be second down as we open the final stanza. Gets the back moving. They'll go to work in the air on second down. The sweet feet buy a little time. Picks up the first down and gets down to avoid contact. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Off play action on first down. And the defense making a play and getting a hand on that pass. Plenty of work to do here on second and long. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. This time he's got his man.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly. That's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm right now.
It's fourth down, and they'll try the field goal. He's going to reach for a long one, a 52-yard attempt. It's good. Easy call for the refs. And they just tack on a little more to this gargantuan lead.
How nice is it as a head coach to have a kicker like this? It makes these decisions on fourth down so much easier. Just strut him out there and let him stroke it through the uprights.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. And good work by the coverage team to knock down the return man. Wyoming takes over the football and the Cowboy offense on its way out. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Strong run to get it out to the 21-yard line. A pickup of 6. They'll go right back to him. Nice pickup on the ground there. They'll move the sticks for the first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on first down. And the defense, they've got him at the 27.
And this defense has done such a great job. Another sack on the day. They forced an interception. They've been flying all over the field playing great defense.
The Cowboys have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's second and a mile. Trying play action. Throws to the wideout. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back.
Nice job by this defense. That might be the exclamation point. Fourth quarter, I got a lead. You bring on the nickel defense. You know they're passing the football for plays just like that to make the INT and almost put this one away.
Guys, we'll have another peek at this Rams offense. You want to talk about having a weapon to bail out a drive? David, that's why kickers are so important after that long field goal.
And listen, important is a relative term. We need to make longer passes and get better gains so we don't have to kick long field goals, Palmer, again on offense.
And they've got the weapons to do that, David. They just got to be able to dial those plays up. Guys have to be able to make them one-on-one to make life easier on this kicker who is so important to this team.
On third and long, you'll need to push it downfield. He's brought down right at the 30-yard line, well within field goal range, but let's see what they do on this fourth down. So they'll send out the field goal unit. He's going to have to get into this one a little bit from 47 yards away. He's got it, showing off that big leg from 47 yards out. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, a couple of ACC teams colliding in a game that could have some implications. Wake Forest is in front. They've controlled the line of scrimmage to this point, but look at that score. This is a close game. They're up by 10 over Georgia Tech. Never know what's going to happen in the ACC, and we'll circle back if anything develops. Phyllis?
And how about that one? Kevin will be keeping an eye on everything going on elsewhere. Finds his tight end. He gets across the 20-yard line. They'll mark him out of bounds at the 23. Got some of the work done on first. Now let's see what they have on second down. Takes the easy completion. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play.
No gain on the play.
In the gun and looking to throw on third down. A strike downfield. Nice job to pick up the first down, and they'll spot it at the 42. And the best thing about this, the offense can't worry about the scoreboard. Just keep trying to make plays like that, Jesse.
I know a lot of people in the stadium probably feel like this game is over. Maybe it's been over for a while, Reese, but don't tell that to this quarterback and his teammates. They're still out there scrapping and clawing.
And the Cowboys in a good spot here with second and short. Quarterback on the keeper. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. The Cowboys look to keep this drive humming. To the air on first down. Shoots it to the left. And the pass is incomplete, but it might not matter. Flag is down, and it looked as if the defense was roughing up that receiver.
And the defender just way too handsy on that last play. You could see all the contact as the ball was in the air. He simply can't do it, and the referee's caught it.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. Try to make up for some of that lost ground on second down. Back to pass. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
Now, when I got a stud quarterback like they do, I'm going to protect him. I'm going to make sure that I keep him upright because he can do some serious damage. But this defense applying pressure and applying the hammer in this football game.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Wide receiver comes in motion. On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. He'll be stopped just short of the end zone, but they'll have it first and goal. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. And the Cowboys are threatening on first and goal. They're going to run it. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Defense trying to come up with a stop on second and goal. Tries again to get it in. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone.
Well, it's good to finally see this offense have a little bit of success because that has not been the case in this game. Nothing has gone their way. They keep shooting themselves in the foot. You know, guys, coaches are always trying to find things to build on, and this is at least something late in this game, scoring that touchdown that hopefully helps build their confidence the next time they take the field.
And right down the middle. So it's a 73-yard touchdown drive. They're set to kick it off, and you think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? And he's coming out of the end zone. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. We will see what this Colorado State offense can get done this time. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
And I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack, get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
They're working that left side. Just what they were looking for to get this drive rolling. They're out to the 35. First down and 10. The handoff, keep working on that clock. Got enough for the first down and wants more. He steps out of bounds right at the 45-yard line, and now they're starting to put things together.
For the offense.
Looking to throw on first down. Throws for the tight end. Finds a man by himself. And he'll go out of bounds, and this aerial attack just continues to carve this defense into tiny slices. And the Rams will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll pull it on the read. They'll rip off 8 on that play. It's 2nd and 2. The Rams with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. The RPO, fire complete to the left. And he won't quite get there, but boy, after that pickup, just a few inches to go for the first. An array of possibilities here. On 3rd and short, the run and looking for the first down. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
15-yard line. And first down for the offense.
No matter how much college football changes, realignment, all of that kind of stuff,